Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So,
Shenanigans.
that's our theme song. Don't wear it out.
Yep.
So you guys head down to Marketplace Avenue and look around for the Johnson estate. And sure enough, you see Mr. Johnson out there. He is giving away little bits of copper coins to some of the beggar kids in the street. Pats one of them on the head and says, "Oh, you! Good luck in the rest of your life, kid," and sends the kid off running with the meager money that he's given them. He looks up and sees you guys coming in his direction. Goes, "No, no, 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 no! I paid you to get rid of that damn cat."
Nah, he still has the cat. He's still keeping it, right, Zen?
Well, what do you guys need then?
I don't know, ask them.
We plan
Nick,
on.
you're muted.
Yeah, Nick. You're still muted. Okay,
No,
you're
no.
back.
Yeah.
You were going to say something, Nick?
Oh, I just point to you and say he needs to see your daughter.
Yeah, well, it's all part of a plan. We have to trick this cat, you see, traumatizing the cat to never like your daughter again. That way, the cat will never return. But to do this, I need to see your daughter so I can make an illusion spell, you see, for that to work. So, yeah.
You know, this sounded a lot less weird when I wasn't paying attention.
In order to scare the cat away, you need to see my daughter.
Yep.
How old are you,
Just-
Maximilian?
Let's see here.
He's still young. relatively
19.
young, isn't he?
And you're a human?
Yep.
Okay. Looks at you and crosses his arms. This visit between you and my daughter will be chaperoned and watched very closely over by me. Let me go get my big thwacking stick before we make this happen.
Oh, bro, I've got two that you can use.
Let me see them.
I turn around, and he just sees my two big shorts on my back.
Perfect.
Okay, I just need to have a 360 of her, okay? So I have a full 360 visage.
You know, maybe you should find a different strategy. Out! Out!
Hey, sir, do you have a shovel we can borrow so we can just dig his hole deeper?
Look, this has to be convincing to the kitten, you see?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Alright, I just pull them both out. Which one do you want?
He points at the larger of the two.
They're the same size. One's like obsidian, the other's regular.
He takes the one that looks like metal.
Alright, there you go.
Okay.
Alright, thwack away.
What? I didn't do anything wrong?
That's fine. Get out of here.
Alright, I take my sword back.
Okay. I say,
Okay, as we go off, I whisper over to Zen. You got that invisibility spell?
I was thinking the same thing. You sneak in, and you see, you get a good look at his daughter, apparently, if that's what you need to.
You're gonna turn yourself invisible to go get a look at this guy's daughter.
No, I'm turning him invisible to do that.
Fine. You're turning him invisible to go get a look at this guy's daughter.
Yep. I turn
I can't hear this.
and cast Detect Magic at the mansion.
The mansion does not radiate any magic. You turn Maximilian invisible. Maximilian, what are you doing?
Actually, is there a window? Are there windows I can look through?
Yes, there are windows that you can peep at his daughter through.
Maybe
Good
you should
enough.
take a
Good
drill
enough.
and drill a hole in the wall too while you're at it.
Alright, Tom.
Oh, this is too much. Okay. I just need a good enough look.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just need a good enough look. We've all been there before, man.
Good enough for the illusion spell to work. Okay. Exactly.
A good enough look so you can recreate her on your own out of your imagination. Yeah, we get it. So, you go creeping around the house, looking through windows until you, sure enough, find one, and there's his daughter in there. She's hanging out in one of the sunrooms on one of those, like, what are they called? But those windows that are like outset that kind of stick out, and they've got the wind, like the kind of, it's like a trapezoid with windows. Rob, what am I talking about here? Victorian style, the Victorian style windows where they stick out of the house, and they've got like a little seat there you can sit and read a book. Come on, there's a term for it.
The
I
window.
don't know.
Garrett?
Yeah, window. It's a window.
Hell, there's this very
A
specific.
nook?
Fine, whatever. The Victorian style windows that protrude from the house. And
Okay.
there she is sitting in one of these little window seats, feet propped up on the wall across from her, head leaned up against a pillow, reading a book.
Do I see her face? That's the most important detail.
From the angle that you're looking right now, she's got like a long lock of golden hair that's blocking it. If you go around to the other side, so you're directly in front of her, you'll get a good view of her face.
Okay, good.
All right, so you go and get a really solid look at her. Propped up there, reading her book. You find yourself kind of standing in some bushes, and as you're standing there, getting it, like memorizing her face to make a good illusion spell off of it. Who should come around but the halfling gardener with his big-ass shears and a watering bucket and some tools, and starts clipping plants right around your ankles. Hasn't noticed you yet because you're invisible, but he's
Well,
right next
if
to you.
I get out of the way, of course.
If you're going to get out of the way, because you're standing in all these bushes, you're going to make some very obvious visual movements of something invisible walking through these bushes.
Make a noise of like something that's like that halflings are naturally afraid of, like
Bay
like a black
windows.
rider or something.
That's what they're called. They're called bay windows. Sorry,
Bay windows?
bay windows. Yes.
Okay.
Make some sirens. I bet he's got a cousin who's afraid of the cops because his cousin's probably a thief.
Just make a noise like a black rider.
Oh yeah, that too. That too.
Halflings hate that shit.
I'm gonna be like all spooky like and say, I eat halflings for dinner.
The halfling gives a terrible scream and runs off. Demons! Spirits! Invisible wizards! Ah! Which produces one of the guards from the house running around the corner moments after the halfling leaves, brandishing a big axe.
Well, then I have time to escape.
Yeah,
while,
you have time to
he-
escape, but I'm
Okay.
going to give him a perception check to see if he can notice the invisible wizard. 1. No, he misses you. And you safely escape back into the yard. Back outside where you meet up with the rest of the party.
Hey guys, sing invisibly.
What the hell?
Yep, I gotta get enough visage. Alright, let's go back and let's find a place to scare the kitten.
Zen, what's happening? What did you do?
He went invisible to get a look at her daughter, his daughter.
You guys are freaking creepers.
Hey man, windows could be the best peepers in the world if we wanted to, but we don't normally do so.
That I know of.
We don't do it often.
There you go. That's all I needed. Freaking weirdos, man.
So, where should I do the spell?
Probably out of town, like in the field or something.
Sure. Alright. Let's go somewhere where no one is watching us.
Let's take this cat to where no one is watching. That way we can tell this guy's daughter some more.
Alright, so you guys have your cat, and where do you go with it? What do you do with it? What's the plan?
Go out to the woods? I don't know.
Do you guys take the cat out to the woods?
Not in the woods, just in the field.
Or yeah, somewhere where no one can watch us.
All right, you guys leave town, go find a little secluded spot out in the woods, all by yourselves. You got this cat in a box with you, and the four of you, and you're all standing around. You put the box on the ground. Cat's kind of asleep in it, or maybe just hanging out.
Okay.
And there you are.
Okay, don't let the cat out of the box yet. And I start casting the spell.
That's right. If the cat saw you cast the spell, it would be obvious to the cat that you were tricking it with an illusion.
Yeah. Obviously.
All right. You cast improved phantasmal force, creating an illusion of what?
Well, the girl that I just saw.
All right, but what is she doing? Like specifics.
Okay. She is just standing right there next to the box and say, now you can open the box then.
The cat out.
All right, you let the cat out.
Okay, and then now I make the illusion, start approaching the cat. Like, oh, I want to play with you kind of movement.
The cat gets up and starts coming out of the box to go up to the girl and, walk around near her ankles.
Okay. There's no special connection between the cat and the daughter.
Not that you see.
Okay. And I'm going to make it look like that the girl is going to play rough with the kitten. Like trying to, be a bit more aggressive.
Okay.
Make it shake the kitten more.
All right, let's see if the kitten disbelieves the illusion.
All right, I'm a specialist, so it's a -1 to the roll.
What sort of things can you create? Improved phantasmal force. Spell creates the illusion of any object, creature, or force. Can maintain the illusion with minimal concentration. Now the spell will not understand.
Oh,
Okay.
this can be cast at one creature only with a saving throw, a penalty of -. No, that is the other spell.
All right, let's roll this.
Improved.
Natural 20. All right, maybe the cat notices that the girl's smell is off. Or maybe the cat notices that she
Girl
doesn't.
has no smell at all.
Yeah, there's no smell to this girl or something. It's one of those feral cat senses. The cat realizes something's up and kind of makes a swipe at the girl who disappears in a puff of smoke.
Your illusion got filled by a cat. Dude, that cat's smarter than you are, man.
You guys are being
Apparently so.
defeated by a 1 HP creature here.
No. Maximilian is being defeated by a 1 HP creature.
Maybe it's time for some more drastic measures.
All right, new plan. What's the
All
new
right.
plan, guys?
You guys head back to Shenanigans to think up a new
we
plan
need-
so you're not just standing out in the woods by yourselves.
I'm
We
cool with
need to bring the cat to like a different city so that we can find
The
somebody
cat
there.
will come back the very next day.
that. I mean, if it takes us a couple days, it'll take the cat a couple days. Or maybe we can get Mr. Johnson. to
You'd
move.
think that, but the cat will come back the very next day.
Dang.
So it's
But
not
it-
even worth trying, apparently.
What if?
No, I think we should still go to.
No, I'm just saying certain things are guaranteed failure, like putting it on a balloon to the moon, for example.
Well, I mean, then you have to deal with the fact that the balloon can't actually get there because.
Because why, Rock?
I don't know. The moon's really far away. I mean, can you touch it? I can't touch it. And what's a balloon anyway?
Can you touch that branch up there? It's like 15 feet off the ground.
I could probably climb the tree and do it. Give me a couple days, a couple of climbing spikes. I could do it.
So how is that different from using a balloon to get to the moon?
Well, I mean, what's a balloon in the first place?
It's what one uses to reach the moon.
This plan does not sound very thought out. I mean, now you're just making objects up.
Okay. Well,
If only we have the ability to send someone to a different plane of existence. That way, the cat will never be able to go back to the owner, I hope.
Yeah, Jill, you need real ideas like that.
Does someone know a location of a portal?
Oh yeah,
Maybe to the
Shenanigans.
Shadow Realm.
Shenanigans.
What?
I heard that there's a shadow gate in Shenanigans to the Upside Down.
Really now?
Mm-hmm.
What's the upside
Okay.
down?
We're gonna send the cat to the Upside Down. That way, it's still alive and it will never go back to the owner.
Oh, it'd probably die pretty quickly. I heard the Upside Down is like a really scary thing. There's
Oh,
shadow
and that way
creatures
it's not our fault because, you know.
Oh, we just sent him there. We didn't actually kill him.
that's the same problem as throwing him like into an orc or something.
You're
We're
still
so-
responsible for the death.
What if we shrink the cat and just put it in Desmond's bar? Then it can play with all the like fairy dudes and dwarves that are down there.
But then it dies when the spell runs out, and they're still responsible for the cat's death.
Ah, crap! I didn't think about that.
Really? The four of you are stumped by how to get rid of a cat without killing it. This is
Hey,
all it
my-
takes to stop a party of adventurers.
Wait.
My idea is to kill it, to sit in Shenanigans, wait for a quest, and do something else. Just deal with the freaking annoying cat, or go to one of the nearby towns and then try to find somebody to take it.
Or Zen, what if you just be a really good pet owner and you form a bond with the cat so the cat likes you and wants to stay there?
I have 6 charisma. That's not happening.
I don't know how you quantify how well you interact with beings in a numerical fashion, but I mean, you could always give it a shot. Like, I mean, holy crap. Oh no, you made a friend. What is that gonna kill you or something? Like,
I mean, I tried being its friend, and then it shed on my back.
What a bitch.
sounds like he's
You know, maybe we
it
should just
almost
go.
sounds like it's a baby animal. Whoa. And they do that.
Maybe we should just go over to Mr. Johnson's ask Mr. Johnson's daughter a few questions. That might help a lot, you know. Maybe I shouldn't be there, you know. I'll wait outside. You can ask the questions. I'll stay outside.
No, I think we should go find Aristotle and try to understand what the heck is going on with this cat. Why it
All right,
won't
let's do that
soar.
Or we
first.
could get a younger, cuter kitten, give it to Mr. Johnson's daughter, and she'll absolutely love it. And then we let this kitten see that the daughter has moved on.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Doesn't that just move the problem now that you have to get rid of the other cat?
No, he just hires someone else to do that.
So basically you're giving up on the quest and changing out the cats that are bothering him.
Well, yeah, then we get another 25 gold when he needs to get rid of that cat.
I think he would probably
It's
ask for
called
his
job
money
security.
back.
No,
I
no,
mean-
we dealt with the cat. It's the other cat now that he has an issue with.
Yeah, I don't think it quite works like that.
It entirely works like that. He didn't ask us to keep all cats away from his property forever. He just wanted us to get rid of this one.
Yeah, just that one.
Yeah, I don't think that works by saying, okay, I'm going to take this cat and give you this one in exchange. That's not... I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a hard
yeah,
time.
but we're not going to be the ones.
Well, why don't you go and propose
We're
this
not
idea
gonna
to
be the
him if
ones
you think it has
giving
any sort of
him.
No
validity
one's going
to
to
it.
propose it to him.
No, we just do it.
No, we just chuck another kitten at the house.
Well, actually, he's a dog person. We could just give her a puppy.
Oh yeah, give her a puppy. And then the cat will be like, "Oh my god, that stupid girl likes dogs." Ugh. Something like that. I don't know. Yo, cat, what you think? Yeah, see, he agrees.
Please, let's talk to the cat through Aristotle.
Well, what are you hoping to get from the cat?
To figure out why in the world it keeps wanting to go back to that house.
Well, because it wants to see the little girl, duh.
Well, I mean, why did you stay at your parents' place when you were a kid? Probably because they fed you, loved you, clothed you, fed you, and stuff like that.
And probably because they didn't have like staring contests with you that freaked you out.
Yeah.
So what the
I don't
thing
know
we
what
need
you're
is
talking about. We had staring contests all the time.
we need an alter memory spell. That is our new quest.
Oh yeah, and
Hmm.
and it's just like one of those things where you just alter it by like cutting out her face and plopping down a really crappy picture of Zen's face on.
No, I don't think that will work.
Oh, dang, I thought that was a good idea.
Interesting. What level are all of the alter memory spells?
That's a good question.
20.
Read memory is 3rd. Mental domination is 4th. Modify memory is a 4th level spell.
Okay, is anyone high enough level?
Oh,
that
like
There-
anyone's ever going to reach 8th level here.
Is a wizard academy nearby, filled with
Yeah.
powerful wizards.
That's going
We
to cost
should
at least
go there.
400 gold. It ain't worth it.
That's true. It's gonna cost more than what we got.
Yeah, I don't know about all you guys, but I'm not looking to spend more money to complete an adventure than I was rewarded for it.
Yeah, that's the shenanigans trap. Spending more to complete a quest than you get as a reward.
XP.
No, what we need is some elaborate contraption that keeps the cat here. Something that just like when the cat does one thing, it cascades into something absolutely ridiculous, and then before the cat knows it, like freaking balls have gone flying around the ceiling, maybe like a little cart rode down a ramp, and then the cat's just back with Zen. We need something like that.
We need a grape.
I've heard
For
that
cats.
there's a rare gnomish device that can keep a cat in one place. I think they call it a cage.
A cage. Nah, that sounds way too simple.
No, we need a cat grape dungeon where it's just a dungeon filled with all the things the cat likes so it'll never leave. Give it like little fake grass in there so it can hunt its toys, little nibbly bits so it'll, hit
Cat,
the springs
yep.
or something.
So it'll just live its life in a haze of drugs.
Just coat everything with catnip.
Coat everything with Coke, too. I mean, same thing. I mean, just gonna go down that road.
I don't know, guys. I say we should like think of our best idea and then put together all our bad ideas and then do the bad ideas for the next 2 hours because there's really no chance the best idea is going to work at this point.
That's a
But
good.
it probably will in 2 hours.
That's a good idea.
While if you follow that plan, it'll probably work. I think if your best idea is actually a good one, it would work right now too. This isn't an
Yeah.
episode of House where no matter what you do, it fails until the last minute.
No matter what happens,
Yeah.
always purpose.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. We just go to Wictron Renta, find a place to take the cat, and then we go home.
What if we just find? Wait. What if we just find a cuter girl?
It doesn't work like that.
We're
Oh, it
not
doesn't.
going to go around trying to find a quantifiably cuter girl for this cat.
I don't know, guys. I mean, I don't know how much experience we're actually going to get for this cat. I think what we need to do is come up with some plans that really that will take up the next 2 hours. Really don't have much of a chance of working, but involve all kinds of amazing adventures.
That is definitely
That
an
was one of
acceptable.
my ideas. Go back to the bar. Go back to the bar, wait for a new quest, and just bring the cat and hope that something along the way is a way to get rid of it.
Or maybe we form a bond with the cat while we're on these quests, because the cat had fun too.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
All right,
No.
everyone, roll me another set of perception checks. You've been very interested in this conversation, and we'll see if all of you lost track of the cat.
Oh God.
Oh, okay, no, you guys kept an eye on it. It's fine. The cat's still around.
everyone.
It's okay,
Oh,
everyone.
It's freaking your cat. Like,
You know what, Rock? Fine. You take the cat. It's your
Hey.
cat now.
you're the one that said you wanted it. I did not say I wanted it.
I don't know. I think maybe.
Can't.
I mean, what brings people together? If we're going to make this cat bond with Zen, I think it's when they go through a tough experience together and learn to work together, and then we could give the cat like an opportunity where, like, Zen is in trouble and about to be killed, and only the cat can save Zen.
I ain't trusting
And
my
then the
wife to this
cat
little
has
piece
to
of
make
shit.
that choice.
No, that's a fair point on Zen's part. Like, that could literally be anything. Like, he could just be walking down the street, and a cart looks at him funny, and he'll just fall over.
Okay.
So what's the plan,
back.
guys?
We go back to Shenanigans and just keep the cat and just wait for a new adventure and then try to get rid of the cat on the new adventure.
All right.
Because sitting around for like 3 days trying to figure out how to not kill the cat but get rid of it is not productive.
Okay.
I don't know. We should just go on an epic journey.
Yeah.
Well, where would you go on a journey to? Let's bring up the map.
There's only like one enemy apparently left in that city of masks.
Anyways,
Just gonna
guys,
leave the place.
I'm going for a walk. I'll see you later.
See ya, Joe.
All right, so Neal, I'm going to go to a jewelry store.
You find a jeweler's.
All right, I need a cheap ring. Something that looks kind of fancy, but
Yeah, I
really
know the
not
one.
much to it.
I get a lot of you coming in here every other day asking for a cheap ring that looks fancy but isn't really, because you got a girl and you can't afford a real diamond, but she wants one. Let me tell you, diamonds are a scam anyway. You don't want a clear ring. You want something with some color in it. A nice sapphire.
Kill us, girl.
What so?
Maybe this jewelry store is pro
Oh, right. They're ahead on the time.
gay
Sorry.
marriage.
Right. My bad.
Yeah.
Just the way Neil phrased it is all.
I got it. Well, did you do engraving here?
Yeah. What's the lucky feller's name?
See, it doesn't matter. What I want you to do is engrave inside the ring.
It doesn't matter?
Just hear me out. What I want you to do is engrave in the side of the ring something that looks like a script, some kind of crazy writing. Doesn't have to actually mean anything, but we'll just. You know what? I know where I can find out.
You
about
want a
some
fake
crazy
magic
writing.
ring is what you want.
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so? We get almost as many orders for fake magic rings as we do for shitty engagement rings.
Perfect.
Come on down over here. See, this one's got real Elven script in it. I think it says commoners can't read Elven. But, you can say it means strength, courage, honor, wisdom, or whatever. I don't care.
Some of these people might read Elven, though.
All right. Well, we got one in Dwarven. Do you need... Well, we could just do some garbage scripts.
Yeah, just something
like a
garbage.
Kubin.
I could go down to the library because it's the next day now. I could go down to the library, get my library card,
It's
and
the
we can look
same
up some
day as
kind
the
of
library
crazy.
encounter.
Is it?
It
Oh,
is.
darn it!
All right, so
I want that card.
he gives you or sells you a ring for 1 gold piece because it's still a seller's market. And that has kind of gibberish script scrawled on the inside of it. That is in the language of magic. With a series of 2 garnets and a little bit of topaz across the top. But they're like little tiny flecks of garnets and topaz. Nothing valuable, just enough to catch someone's eye who doesn't know any better.
All right. Now I'm gonna go. Let's see. How could I? Oh, I know. So I can do like, using, being a rogue. Do sort of sleight of hand type stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like switching out one ring for another.
Sure.
Palming one ring, and all right. Does this ring?
You
look
want to palm a ring
anything
off
like,
of a person,
my
or like
Dimension Dory ring? No. How does this ring look compared to
Nothing alike.
my Dimension Door? Oh,
nothing
could I
alike?
get one made like my Dimension Door ring?
Sure. A rough facsimile. Nothing
Okay.
that would stand up to close investigation, but something that a casual observer wouldn't notice the difference between the two.
Okay. So I'd like to do that.
Okay. It is so. We'll say that's the one you paid a gold for.
Okay, perfect. Now let's see. Let's look at the map. Where's a good quest place? Where's some place we haven't been before?
While he's looking at that, does anyone else have any other ideas or notions, or is this like the big plan?
Zen is going to go back to the general store and see how those continual light stones got sold.
There's that damn wizarding school in town, and so many kids make them as practice things and give them out that I'm having trouble selling any of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did sell one more, and he slides you 5 gold pieces. But that's about it. Tough sellers.
Alrighty then.
Very well.
Let's see. Let's not go back to Lubenlar. You don't need to deal with a werewolf again. Freckle Crest Lake.
Where coat? The vampire
Are there any like
cold.
named mountains
Yeah,
or
totally.
something here?
If you go... Oh, well, you can't quite... Well, there's Wicklamdo. There's the Great Horn. Just to the left, to the west, past the western steps, on the other side of that bay, is Iron Ridge. And further to the right, just past Grumpburn, which you can barely read on the map, there's a mountain range over here. You can kind of see the foothills near Grumpburn.
Wick Lando sounds good. It's not too far a walk, and there's some nice shopping at Wick Renta right nearby. Convenient. All right.
You guys are going to go to Wick Renta?
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Sure.
disguise because I've got like all this stuff about disguising. I've got the skill, and I have the impersonation special talent and all that good stuff. So I'm going to disguise myself. Let's see. I'm gonna put my long hair up in like 2 buns that cover my ears,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna get go find like a white dress
Uh-huh.
Okay, and so I'm gonna like go out to the barn behind Shenanigans, put that on, and like disguise myself a bit here.
Okay.
And then I don't know what's up on with Lambdo.
Well,
It's
it's
not
a great
volcano
mountain.
or anything.
No. It's just a very old mountain.
Are there any like ruins or druid circles or anything up there?
There is a cave on the mountain that is sacred to the people of Drekis, because that was the first cave. That was the cave that the settlers here originally stayed in for safety during times of trouble.
Okay, they have like an altar or anything special.
You've
up
never
the
been
cave?
there. It's super sacred and safe. But the mountain
Okay.
is a holy site of sorts, like a secular holy site,
Okay, so
like Bunker Hill.
So I'm going to run into Shenanigans. I'll be
Dressed
out of
in
breath.
okay.
With the two hair buns and the white dress. Look all-
Desmond's eye snaps up as you come in and goes, "Princess, is everything okay?"
I look around all scared. I run up to the party, and for right now, I'll take. I hate to do this. I'll give him the dimension door ring, and I'll say, "Quick! They're after me. We've got to hide this. This has to get to the cave on Wicklando. It has to get there before the next full moon. You're my only hope." And I'll run out as fast as I can.
All right, the three of you, a woman dressed in white with big hair buns comes in, gives you a ring that looks kind of magical. With that narrative,
Neal.
Is there no check to recognize the?
that's a pretty
Neal,
good. That's a pretty good
I-
point.
I identified the ring, Neal.
Yes, you will recognize this as the actual ring, right? You're giving them the actual ring, Rob.
Because I was hoping they would just detect magic on it. Identify costs 100 gold. You guys just gonna like randomly identify the ring?
I identified the ring for you.
Yeah, he
I
was the
told
one
you
Yeah,
what
but
it
it costs
did.
100 gold.
No, but he already did it. He's the one who identified the ring, so he already has a close knowledge of what the ring looks like. So he'll be
Oh,
able
true.
to tell what the ring is.
But if they forgot that, just continue on. This is
Right.
going to be great.
Okay, so you have the actual ring, the real magic ring that you identified. It is in your possession, and this woman gave it to you and told you to take it to the cave in Wicklando, and then ran away. What do the three of you do?
I say, all right. Well, we found our quest to try to lose the cat on. We just have to wait
Wow.
for Jill to come back.
That timing of the new quest was very convenient, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. No,
Guys,
it's,
we need to do this now. Like, did you see how distressed that lady was?
when's the full moon?
The full moon is in 4 days.
Okay.
Oh
I
my
thought-
god, it's just around the
Oh,
corner.
So I'll change back into Jill and walk in. Hi guys, did I miss anything?
Yes,
was a great
we
walk
have
I
a
had.
quest now to try to lose the cat with as well.
What?
Yo, we got.
We need
got
to go to the mountain.
now. We need to go to with Lambo.
We don't
Yeah.
have much time. We only have 4 days.
Like,
I guess.
oh
we
my
have-
God, what happened? Why do we have to go to Wicklando?
dude, some crazy lady,
Princess ran
cinnamon
in
bun
and
head came and told us that we need to get this there now.
Get what there? What are you talking about?
a ring. She gave us a ring. We needed to get to the mountain.
A ring?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Ring.
What ring? Let me see.
I hand you the ring.
Okay, I swap it out for the non-magical copy.
Oh!
I'm not an idiot.
Well, it seems you were.
Not an idiot, but they still totally know exactly who you are in both forms, except for Rock, and maybe
I don't
Max.
know if
I have
don't know if those two-
impersonations.
Well, maybe
No.
maybe you have to do like a sleight of hand check or something.
Yeah, so what is your... Give me a pickpockets check, Jill, to see if you can swap the ring out without anyone noticing.
Pickpockets. I mean, how hard could it be?
Probably not that hard. Roll a pickpockets check.
All right. I'm not great at pickpockets, though.
Well, then it's kind of hard for you.
Yeah, but I mean, even I
You think
Rob
you're
don't
good.
have pickpocket skill, but if I had like 2 copies
But
of
if
the ring,
I
I'd be like, oh my
handed
God.
somebody my wedding ring, I would be paying very close attention to what they were doing with it when they were holding it. And I might notice if they did some sort of sleight of hand, because you're paying close attention. Woo! All right, 13
Wow.
looks like a success. No one notices that you switch the rings out. And you guys are ready to set off to Wicthron Renta. Why don't we actually take a break right
Neal?
here, and we can set off on the other side of the break, and this adventure starts to get a little rocky.
Neil,
Well,
What's
I
up?
mean, it's always been rocky.
can I make a perception check to see if I notice that it's not the same magical ring that I identified?
Well, I mean,
The one I knew I had just a moment ago.
I guess the question is whether or not Rob hands the ring back to you. He probably does. Yeah, why don't you just do a flat perception check to see if at some point during the journey you notice that it's a different one. This will cover your entire work with the ring.
Right.
Is that a 21
So-
that you just made?
22.
22, I mean? Yep. So at some point during the journey, you will recognize this as a switched out version of the ring.
Right. Okay.
But let's go to break, and we'll see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.